That's actually something that I'm trying to like make as my niche. The girl who's not afraid to say it because she's not gonna get canceled because too many people are like down with her.
Are you sure about that?
What's up, Paracrews? I'm Paradomics and welcome back to another PaRamble video. So today's video will be one of those different videos than what I usually make, but I want to talk about it. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about a specific individual from a previous video I made called The Horrible Maxstar Experience, where said publicly announced a whole history that he had with this certain individual, Maxstar, who is his former ex-girlfriend. Now, this isn't like a continuation of that story, mostly because said's post has been deleted and a bunch of Maxstar's tweets has been removed. However, that doesn't mean though they both buried the hatchet. Maxstar and said still are not in speaking terms, nor have they interacted with each other after the whole situation started. But since both of them removed their posts, it doesn't feel right to bring it up again. However, there is something that bothered me during my research in making that video, which is this tweet right here. The individual who tweeted this, which is deleted now by the way, this screenshot, this specific post where Maxstar admitted at saying the N-words unapologetically, you know, hard R N-word, which Maxstar has confirmed that it is real and not fabricated, which she said right here in the reply. The person with this screenshot takes an avid interest in my life. This is from a personal conversation in reference to the whole chat saying racial slurs and I foolishly joined in. That was referenced and I joked about it. I was wrong to do that as words can be very powerful. And that got me curious because she made another tweet that says this: I would never use this word in a hateful context. Even when I use it inside of my commissions, it is used out of kink and lust. I understand, however, even that can be detrimental and I will work on that. So I thought to myself that, wait, so she has been saying the N-word in her commissions? If you guys don't know, Maxstar is a voice actress, so she probably has said those words in a couple of scripts maybe, but I'm not so sure about that one. I was very confused with this because it seems to me like she was using these words in many ways. But I thought to myself, oh, maybe it's all gone now and there's nothing I can find in any videos of her saying the N-word until I found her Patreon, which unfortunately has audio clips of her saying or moaning the N-word. So a little info about her Patreon, which is basically just give her money and you get some NSFW content, and which is mostly audios of her talking sexual or moaning. Now, I want to make one thing clear here. I do not have a problem with not safe for work content because that is their content and their way of making a living. If they're happy about it, then who am I to stop them from doing what they love? Whether you support it or not, it is their life. But however, this is kind of different. In some of these audios actually has her saying the N-word in a sexualized way that might make some people uncomfortable to listen to. So to add some context here, she didn't say it to mock or to ridicule or to insult someone. This is more of a insult plus compliment. Like, oh, you tough son of a bitch. Except the insult is way worse that it overshadows the compliment a bit. And here is where my problem with Maxstar begins. She tweeted that she is aware how powerful the word is, but for some reason, she still has these audios on her Patreon and is not removed even days after she tweeted that she will work on it. These audios have been acquired by Trisha Melody, who is good at finding things and is helping me make these types of videos. But I won't be playing the audio here mostly because YouTube will drop the ban hammer on my channel. So I will leave a link in the description down below for you to listen to. And one of it will be a video to prove that the audio is actually from her Patreon and not, you know, taken from other places. But the fact is, you'll know it's her voice because it's if you've listened to her voice before. And remember, these audios are something that she made and something that she personally said for herself. I'm not sure if somebody actually wrote a script for her to say it, but I get the feeling that this was done by her only. So again, I think this is all her content, not anyone else with and without having anyone's help. And I'm surprised too that Patreon just allowed this, because this is actually against some of their rules to put controversial content like these. Like whatever audio title literally says Misako molests Asuka. Racial slurs and molestations are against the rules of Patreon and it violates it too. And you know what's horrible about all this? Is the fact you actually have to pay just to hear them. This is literally saying, hey, you want to hear me say the N-word? Go to my Patreon. Absolutely disgusting. Alright, listen. Even after all this garbage I had to look through and listen through, I don't believe Maxstar is 100% a racist. Just for saying the N-word, but mostly an ignorant idiot who doesn't know how powerful this word is. But even though this doesn't excuse nor does it give her a pass, mostly because it wasn't even necessary to say in the first place. What bothers me here is, why did she think this was a good idea? Like, what was going through her mind when she made this? There are different words that she could have chosen in this scenario that would not make her look bad. But no, she went for the N-word anyways. Why was it necessary to say such a thing when literally it has no purpose whatsoever? Like, you are aware of that word itself and it holds a darker meaning to it, and that no one is invincible to it. Even PewDiePie himself, the big shot on YouTube, is not invincible to it. When he said the N-word, he got a lot of flack from it. Even respectable YouTubers are disappointed in PewDiePie for even saying it. And PewDiePie himself apologized and didn't excuse himself or reason his way out of it, and even was disappointed in himself.
It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out. And I'm not gonna make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses for it. I'm disappointed in myself because it seems like I've learned nothing from all these past controversies. And it's not that I think I can say or do whatever I want and get away with it. That's not it at all. I'm just an idiot. But that doesn't make what I said or how I said it okay. It was not okay. I'm really sorry if I offended, hurt, or disappointed anyone with all of this. Being in the position I am, I should know better.
But the big difference here is that it took Maxstar this long to apologize for it. I mean, she didn't really publicly apologize for it. I had to scroll down her tweets just to find her reply of saying that, oh, I'm aware of the word, I shouldn't have said it, and I'm working on it. But she didn't directly say, I'm sorry. Like even in Ced's post, she never directly apologized to Ced. She never said, I'm sorry, Ced. Like, not at all. She did not say any of that. And you could argue maybe she did apologize in the past, and then we just can't find it because it's, I don't know, very long. But even if that was the case, if she did apologize for saying the N-word, then why are her audio clips of her saying the N-word still on her Patreon? That's what I don't get. And the thing is, these audios are not even like old audios of her saying it like in 2016 or 2014 or 2004. These are recent as hell. It's so recent that some of these audios were just made like a month ago or like 2 months ago. No public apologies, no actions were taken, and no change was made. As of now, she's just acting like nothing happened and nothing she said actually makes a difference. Again, I just really want to know why she decided to say and do these types of things. But that has been answered for me. So thanks to Trisha, she actually manages to find an unlisted video of a YouTuber who is collabing with Maxstar in it. Now, she says another forbidden word, and the person who's playing with her clearly didn't like it.
Damn it, I did the wrong link. Sorry, everybody. I am, I almost said not as much of a faggot as I lead on, but I 100%
Whoa.
I am. What?
What'd you say?
I called myself a faggot?
Ah.
Is that not allowed? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I would just prefer, it's not too much of that.
Certainly.
Now, it would be hypocritical for me to shame her for using that word, even though she shouldn't even say it in the first place. because I too have said that words, I think 2 or 3 years ago when I was young, dumb, and ignorant. I never understood the meaning of the word, mostly because many videos that I've watched during that year, probably like 2004, I've been watching like YouTube videos and they've been saying that word so many times. I thought it was just like some sort of joke until I grew out of it, and when I grew up and mature, I realized that that word is not actually a good thing to say. But again, I was being young and dumb, and I decided to say it anyways, and again, it's not an excuse. If I remember correctly, I was playing a game in Roblox and I said it to Rainbow Dash's hair. I was just basically taking a shot at Rainbow Dash's hair, basically. But even though it wasn't towards a person and it was towards like an unrealistic character, I shouldn't have said it in the first place, and I apologize to anyone who ever stumbled across that cursed video and got offended by it. Again, even though I keep saying that I was young and I was ignorant to the word, it still doesn't excuse the fact that I said it. So again, I apologize for that. Well, fortunately for you, I no longer use that word in my videos, at least. But back to the topic. So anyways, Maxstar's reasoning for using the word that is a big no-no is heard right here.
I usually use a lot of very intensive words, and I will respect your domain. But just to clarify, I use a lot of different intensive words because I like to tear down negative connotations with things.
Oh yeah, I can get that.
Of,
like reclaiming something.
100%. And even if it has nothing to do with like me as a person, it still is something that I like to hold on to sometimes. But again, I respect your domain 100%, but I mean it no malicious aptitude with many words that I use.
So she wants to use intensive words to remove the negative connotation of things? What? Basically, she just wants to remove all the negative meaning behind the word and wants to reclaim it. And that she wants to be the girl who's not afraid to say it because too many people are down with her.
That's actually something that I'm trying to like make as my niche. The girl who's not afraid to say it because she's not gonna get canceled because too many people are like down with her.
Again, even PewDiePie is not invincible to the word, nor is he even proud of saying it, nor does he have this, oh, I have many people who forgive me, so I'm not afraid to say it mentality. If you want to say that word, expect a lot of people to call you out for it, no matter the context. Now, as of recording right now, I will be showing which content here has her saying the N-word in case she does remove it and pretend like it doesn't exist. She still has not taken down the videos. I think it was, where was it here? Again, a lot of this, I'm not a Patreon here. One of my friends actually is a Patreon, and just to find the clips for me, which is this one right here. This one right here actually has one of her saying the N-word, and oh, here's the thing here. Yep, this is not allowed. That's not allowed in Patreon. And this one right here as well. Again, the audios to these will be, I'll leave a link to it in the description down below so you guys can hear it for yourself, that this is straight with the title of each of the audio clips right here. There are some audio clips here that are not found, like are gone, or it's like hidden within an audio. I don't know how Patreon here works, but there are audio, but those audios is legit from her, so yeah. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. To be honest, the more I read into Maxstar stuff, the more I dislike her. How she got away with this and is still getting away with this is mind-blowing. Like, who knows, this video might have been pointless because I bet no one is even gonna do anything at all. She gets to go scot-free, and it's pretty weird that me, who is not even part of this not safe for work community or this voice acting community, was the only one who acknowledged this shit that she's doing. And I don't know what the community is all about. Forgive me if I say this, but if really no one's gonna call her out on this, and it's just, you know, sounds really pathetic. The fact that if there are people who knows about this but are not saying anything about it, it's kind of pathetic, not gonna lie. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. I don't know what Maxstar is gonna say. She didn't respond to my previous video. I don't think she has heard of, she even found it, but if she does see this video, I hope she can answer some questions that I keep asking over and over again. which is, you know, why is she doing this and why did she think this was a good idea. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, thumbs the like button to death. Become a parkour today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
When the light is running low and the shadows
That's not a picture.
grow, and the places that you know seem like fantasy. There's a light inside us.
I grow. Actually, like this. Let's keep my light on Hetty. It'll calm her down, but actually it's just she just doesn't want the light to be on her face the entire time. Too bad, because this is what we're gonna be doing the entire time. Oh God, Jesus.